set to go. $3 the 4. No Power Diesel has been back to favourite with the tote. So round we go. Racing Series final. Set, ready. We're off. Slow away there would have been No Power Diesel. Spud Missile finds the lead. Out wide we go to Rocky Boy. The inside there, Miss Valicet. That's followed wide the track there to Jesse Pinkman. Further back in transit there would have been No Power Diesel. Just run off a little bit there in Prophecy last. Down the back they go. In front there still is Spud Missile trying hard and behind Miss Valicet. Little gap in the field there to Rocky Boy. Trying to kick into the race. So Power Diesel back there. Jesse Pinkman and Prophecy on the corner still kicking. Spud Missile. Rail opens up here for Miss Valicet. Spud Missile and Miss Valicet. Then we go to Rocky Boy, followed there by O Power Diesel. Just got lost the first bend. Further back on crossing would have been Jesse Pinkman, and Prophecy will be last of all. He's done it and done it nice. Spud Missile, about the 270, 150 at the close. Will beat the 3, the 8 and the 4, 30 and 17, so a good clip. Very good run, a 14 and 87 to the wire, of 14 and 86. That's just changed now. And 30 and 17 is best before, 30 and 37. He's got off nicely today, hasn't he? For Kath and Steve there. Got to the lead round the outside. What happened going into the first bend? We just missed it. We just missed a roll there. And I just think the 4 just run off and took Prophecy with it. But the numbers 2, 3, 8 and 4, 30 and 17, 2 3/4 lengths by 3.5 lengths. Balance of those splits in a moment or two, but he's been too good. Overflown on his girl from the Clark Kennels. Stephen and Kath there. Tracy Potts owns a 3-second Miss Valicet. But what a cheeky old race for the Laglands. Valicet, Kitty's Thunder. And then we go the way of the 8 and Rocky Boy. Riddleman Vicinium from the Craig Kennels. First 4 with the 4. But coming back at the head of the field, Spud Missile, after the running of our feature today, got out in the middle of the track. That's his normal tactics, but he's been too good in the run to the post. There, 3-second, Miss Valicet, and then we go the way of the 8 and the 4, and I just missed those splits. Running was 14 and 86. They put the margins up 2 3/4 by 3.5. Nice money at the end, about $2.70. I think it was about $2.50 the book this morning. 4.59 that first split, second split of 15 and 31, and that run in 14 and 86. Cassie will be back. Race 10, 4.56.
Thanks very much, Peter. We'll check in with you ahead of a race number 10. But nice picking there, nice tipping out of the winner. Your best bet of the day, the number 2, Spud Missile. Jumped nicely. Loves this box as well. Makes it 5 from 5 from box number 2 and pays $2.70, $1.50. Beating the number 3, Miss Valicet at $3.40. There's no third dividend for the number 8, Rocky Boy. That Quinella, numbers 2 and 3, pays $11.10. 2, 3, 8 trifecta, $105 even, and the first 4, 2, 3, 8 and the 4, $206.80. The 9th on the card from the Manukau Greyhounds, and the first leg of that $25,000 terminating pick 6 to still be live. Number 2, Spud Missile, is what you need on your ticket. An early look at the next race coming in from the Manukau Greyhounds. It's the Greyhounds as Pets Sprint, and that'll be at 4:56, so 4 minutes to 5 o'clock. And a look at the early market shows Good Return as the favourite. Has put on a little bit of weight, 0.7 kilo, number 7, Good Return, $3.80, option 310, $6 on the tote. And the tote favourite is the number 2, Hello Star, $3.30, $1.10, getting a little bit overs with the bookmakers at $4.50 currently for the number 2, Hello Star. Pick 6 result, and the winner 2, Spud Missile, taking out the first leg of that. Live units left, still 26,830.92, and that pool got up to just over $26,000. Here's Ascot Raceway down in Invercargill, and we're up to race number 8 on meeting code number 8. This one is the John Devlin Memorial Handicap Pace over the 2,700 metres. And who's the well-supported favourite? It's the number 7, Pulp Fiction. Is off the 20 metres, has Dexter Dunn in the bike. So does have to contend with the 20 metres, but punters not overlooking it, that's for sure. Option 818. The bookies are offering $1.65, $1.04 for the place, and the parimutuel $1.80 money back for the place. That's the number 7, Pulp Fiction. And outside of that, well, not much support for anything else. You'd be looking at the number 3, I'm Full of Excuses, at $5, $7.10 on the tote. That's for Clark Barron, who does the training and the driving. Second up today this campaign was a third when resuming. Last start on the 8th of November at Wyndham. And has also had the 4 wins and the 2 placings from the 11 starts. So not a bad type. Quite a nice type, in fact, is the number 3, I'm Full of Excuses. Support for it too is the second favourite, but really all the money coming for the number 7, Pulp Fiction. Dave McDonald is with us. We're 3 minutes out from a start. Are you with the hot favourite here, number 7, Pulp Fiction? And if so, what do you find will be chasing it?
Yeah, I'm with Pulp Fiction, all right. Nice horse this. Was beaten at Kaikoura, but it sort of had a couple of hitches and a gallop on the way round. I don't really think it was at home on that track. Had a run at the trials at Gore last week, and oh boy, did it look good. So yeah, can't go past that. I think it'll be the tough one to roll here. The standing start's no problem with Pulp Fiction. Dexter in the bike, and that's for me, number 7. After that, where do we go? I do like I'm Full of Excuses. I think the 2,700 is right up its alley, actually. It's a good sticker, and I think it'll be much improved on that first up run. Actually, it was a touch unlucky too, just quietly. That first up run, I'm Full of Excuses. Nice horse, the winner of 4 from 11. Pulp Fiction's won 9 from 22. The other one I like is the one here, Uncle Ben. Show day form was good around Uncle Ben. He's got the inside alley here, would need to begin okay because can't give these blokes a start. That's for sure. I like the 1. I like 9, She's a Shark. She's off 40 metres, but she's just too good to not have in the first 4. She's at $5.30 and $2.20. She's normally a very reliable beginner. And after that, probably Robin's Bad Boy. Because she too was, well, she's a he actually, with a name like that, it's a he. And he was pretty good on show day as well, Robin's Bad Boy. And that Canterbury Cup Day form or Cup Week form normally holds up pretty good, both gallopers and trotters when they come south. So I'm 7-3-1-9, then the 4, Wicks, the interesting runner for me, number 2. And struck a purple patch of form. It's won 4 from 10, Wick. And look, it's going into it fresh, and it's stepping up against some pretty powerful customers here. So maybe, I was going to say maybe it needs the run, but maybe it doesn't, because most of Snow's horses, as we saw at Wyndham, went pretty good first up. Mr. Hendelman comes to mind. He was very good first up when I sort of thought he might have needed the outing, but he didn't, and Wick might not either. But it is up against some pretty powerful customers here. Django Fitz, no slouch, the winner of 7. And Better's Brigadier is the winner of 10. Ricky May's driving Better's Brigadier. Which horse turns up? That's the big question. Rick will be wondering the same thing, but Better's Brigadier can sometimes absolutely fly the tapes. So the 30 metres rapidly becomes a 10-metre handicap because he is so fast off the mark on occasions. Doesn't always do it, but when he does it, he gets close to them very, very quickly. And he's a 10-win horse, Better's Brigadier, but they'll be hard-pressed to beat the Fiction in this, I think. Really nice horse. 9 wins, 22 starts. And is a pretty tidy customer. Has the all-round game. And this Better's Brigadier. He's a good-looking black, isn't he? He's by Better's Delight. He's now a 7-year-old. And Pulp Fiction is an art major. And just a moment wait at the trials. Boy, it looked super. Really did. It rolled along a bit too and looked as though it could have gone a whole lot quicker. We're about to turn in. Kirk's got 2 in this. Uncle Ben going from the inside alley, and Django Fett. The John Devlin Memorial about to step down to the barriers to end Pulp Fiction, the race favourites in the Koru colours. Moving forward, Rainbow Romance, Robin's Bad Boy on the outside. There they go. They step away. Better's Brigadiers just bobbled off the mark for a step or 2. She's a Shark's made a flyer. Safely away is Pulp Fiction. So are the front markers, all make pretty good beginnings. Best out is I'm Full of Excuses, heads for the front. Crosses over near the markers, 2 lengths now, 2.5 lengths in front of Uncle Ben. Trying to slot in third spot near the markers, Rainbow Romance, and does so. Wick is 2 lengths away. Then came a length and a half behind it to Robin's Bad Boy. And behind that is She's a Shark on the inside, Django Fett the outer. Pulp Fiction slots in behind that, the whole field in single file. And bringing up the rear is Better's Brigadier. 2,200 left to run. I'm Full of Excuses. Rolling along up front at a strong tempo, leads by 3. Uncle Ben second, 3 lengths away. Third is Rainbow Romance. There's a gap about 6 lengths away to Wick. Another 2.5 behind that is Robbins Bad Boy. She's a Shark next in front of Django Fett, Pulp Fiction, and Better's Brigadier's the tail ender. Into the back they wheel. They're at the 1800 metres. I'm full of excuses, 2 lengths in front. Gap starting to close. First 3 gaps are, the rest aren't. Running second is Uncle Ben, 2.5 lengths away. Rainbow Romance third. Still about 7 or 8 lengths to Wick. It's being followed 2 by Robbins Bad Boy. Back bunch unhurrying yet they run inside the mild peg. Next she's a Shark in front of Django Fett, Pulp Fiction, and Better's Brigadier's the Tailor. Across the top they work 1400 from home. I'm full of excuses by 2 lengths. Second Uncle Ben, 3 lengths away Rainbow Romance. About 4 to Wick, who's gradually closing that gap. 2 lengths further astern, Robbins Bad Boy. She's a Shark next, Django Fett behind it. Second last is Pulp Fiction, and at the back is Better's Brigadier. There's been no change virtually from the word go. Down the straight, just on a lap to run. I'm full of excuses at a decent tempo. Leads over Uncle Ben. Here come the moves. Pulp Fiction's on the move. Running third is Rainbow Romance. Whipping around the outside, Pulp Fiction runs up on the outer, gets to third. Away from the fence comes Wick. Robbins Bad Boy takes its spot on the inside. Better's Brigadier next on the outer. She's a Shark is back last equal with Django Fett on its outer. Into the back they go. Speed's right on here. Pulp Fiction whips around the outside and really puts it to one, full of excuses. And the favourite goes clear by a length. 2 lengths away, Uncle Ben. 2 back to Wick on the outside. Rainbow Romance on the inner, they're tramping along. 2 lengths away, She's a Shark on the inside. Robbins Bad Boy, 3 to Better's Brigadier. And Django Fett drops away. Up towards the home turn, 300 left to run, Pulp Fiction. About 1.25 lengths in front. Running right in behind it is I'm full of excuses. To the outside comes Uncle Ben. In behind those to Rainbow Romance and Wick doing the best of the rest. Pulp Fiction on the inside, but I'm full of excuses has got him. He goes straight on by. Rainbow Romance whips up on the inside, down towards the line. I'm full of excuses. Wins it by 3. Rainbow Romance, Pulp Fiction third. Fourth over Uncle Ben. In behind those, the next to go by is She's a Shark in front of Wick. Robbins Bad Boy, Better's Brigadier, and Django Fett the last to go by. Too good. I'm full of excuses. Number 3 has dealt to them. Gave the lead up when Pulp Fiction whipped around at really great speed. He was quite content to do that too. And then whipped out halfway down. Pulp Fiction, he might have needed the run at the end of all that, but it's been trounced here. Only third, Rainbow Romance, has gone very well here to grab second spot. Was sort of struggling along on third most of the way, but kept going better than most. Just came to the end of it, Pulp Fiction, but mind you, he did put in some work because the speed, once he got alongside, travelling into the back, was really strong. That quarter down the back would be a really rapid one. And it just told on the ends. And I'm full of excuses. My Jeremy's Jet from Mini Me, start number 12, win number 5. And look, the whip is still tucked firmly under the armpit here. It's been very easy for the 4-year-old, Clark Barron, the trainer and driver. It's been a pretty tidy performance here. Maybe it would have been best to keep the sprint for the end of it. But anyway, Pulp Fiction's been rolled. He's only third of the line. Here's the call.
Handicap pace. First is 3 I'm Full of Excuses. Second, 5 Rainbow Romance. Third, 7 Pulp Fiction. Fourth is 1 Uncle Ben. Then 9 She's a Shark. Margins 4 1/4 lengths between first and second. 1 1/4 lengths to third. Half a length to fourth. Winner's time is 3:23.7. That's a mile rate of 2:01.4. The last 856 seconds neat. Closing 428.6. 5 horses to check in, 3, 5, 7, 1 and 9.
The number 3, I'm Full of Excuses, it had things his own way most of the time. Handed up to number 7, that was the hot favourite, Pulp Fiction, who battled on for third placing, but 3, 5, 7 and the 1, those numbers. Number 3, I'm Full of Excuses, too sharp for them, and paid $5.80 and $1.80. Number 5, Rainbow Romance, also did a really good job, and for second at $10.20, and the 7, Pulp Fiction, $1.10. Quinella 3 and 5, that pays $113.60. The trifecta 357, $650 and 20 cents, and the first 4. 3571, that returns $3,916.50 and just under $2,000 a jackpot through to race number 9, so we'll definitely mark that one down. First 4 pull with a boost of $2,000 already. Manukau Greyhounds, it's the Greyhounds as Pets Sprint, leg number 2 of pick 6, and Peter Early, we're 3 minutes out from a start here. The number 7, Good Return, up 0.7 kilos, $3.80 the bookmakers, $5.20 on the tote. Looking for a hat trick of wins. What do you reckon about its chances here in the 10th?
Yeah, went for it, Cassie. I went 7, 3, 5 and 2. I thought he's going some nice races. Good win here the other day. Good Return. There, and he ran a 18 and 38, which was a good time. His quickest before was an 18 and 36. So he's certainly got to be a big chance again today. I think it does Good Return, stays in class 4. 3, that is Bay Max, a first and a second, its last 2. One of those wins was here, and nicely drawn down in box number 3 today. Put in the yellow and Whisper Magic. Look, I think we forget that last run of the 5 there. The other day just never got off the boxes from box number 8. He's got a bit of work to do from box number 5. Last time he did have the 5 box, he was a winner here in an 18 and 68. He's capable. And the 2 Halo Star for Bobby Bond there, and it draws nicely today. She's got some early lick, has a Halo Star, and right in the market there with the book at 4s. Tote says $6.40. It's a nice betting race, isn't it? They're $4.90. Then we go $5.40 and $5.30. About the 8 and the 2 there as well. So, yep, the 8 and the 5, I should say, in Whisper Magic. Lady Rose, yes, from that wide draw. She just had the one look, and it was a winning performance. She run 18.59 here, and it just missed away the other day from the inside draw, so she gets out wide where she enjoys it. Gee, it's a nice field the further you delve into it. Their Drury has been a little bit disappointing. Their Drury, haven't got it on my pick 6 tickets, so I suppose that'll wander in. There, Armistice Day for Ian George. His dog's ticking over quite nicely, Georgie, just picking up the odd placing here and there, and enough to buy them a feed. There at the present time, Armistice Day finished to third, 2 back, and Little Dreams off the inside. Look, Little Dreams, no Little Dreams likes it out wide, but off the inside, stats are pretty good too. For there, she's a winner of just the one, but she's been heaps and heaps of minor placings from the red. So it's just another one in this nice little lineup for race number 10. But in the end, 7, 3, 5 and 2. So not far from bringing them up, the 10th of the day. Favourite at $3.50, that's Good Return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them at $6 odd. The 2, the 5, the 1, the 3 and the 8. Gee, so it's a nice little betting market in behind. A Good Return in this one. Looking for 3 odd end from the Schofield Kennels. One nice at Cambridge here the other day as well. So a nice little betting go here with a place favourite, the 5 at $1.90. And win favourite, the 7 at $3.50. $2 a place at this stage. Sort them out. Little Dreams, Bay Max, Whisper Magic, Good Return. Second line, Halo Star for Bob, Armistice Day. Ian George out there. Drury, Lady Rose. We're about to do a 10. A bit of trouble getting something in there. It is Drury. It's there now. No, there's something else wider still. Lady Rose. Right, we're ready. Race 10, locked away, and up he rolls. Off a good line inside there. Little Dream shows a bit of early speed and out wide of the track there, trying to cross them as Lady Rosa followed a length back there now. Little Dreams goes back a place or 2 further back in transit. There is Bay Max, Whisper Magic. It's inside there is Armistice Day, and dropping to the tail of the field there is Drury. Up they come inside there is Halo Star. Good Return drives, grabs it. Good Return, Halo Star. There's only a half head or so. Then we go to Lady Rose. That's been followed back there now by Armistice Day. Further back in transit, Little Dreams. Further back still there we would have had Bay Max, never got into the race. And back on crossing was Drury, who was very, very slow away. This has been a big run, the 7. If it gets up to get the prize, it's been last. And it just looped them and put them away. No excuses for beaten runners here. This has been too good. It's missed away, stood them up and run them down. 7. Gets up and nuts the 2. Then we go the way of the 8 and the 4. 7, 2, 8 and 4, 18 and 51. The winner's time running 13 and 92. So look where he is. He's out wide. He's last. 2 gets a beautiful run, Halo Star. You think, yes, I'm home. The 8 park wide there, Lady Rose. And this bloke's done heaps and heaps and heaps good return. And he's got up to get the job done. 4:59 the first section, 13.92 overall, 18 and